Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another darts episode. And look at this, it's not too bad, we'll take that 60. That's as good as it gets on this channel, I'm afraid. Right, you're here, and look at this outfit. Have you noticed anything about this outfit? Let me show you, let me give you a little twirl. Look at this. What does it say? It says, Samson does darts, okay? Let's play darts. Have you heard that before? This was a gift from my biggest fan, certainly my biggest female fan. There is a female out there, believe it or not. Tamsin, who got me this. If you look at my analysis on YouTube, it's 100% men who watch this, obviously. And so she must be one of my only female viewers. Now, if there's another female watching this at this time, get in the comments. I want to know, okay? But nonetheless, what a gift this was. A nice surprise I got given last week, and I was excited to wear this as soon as I did another video. So it's a lovely orange, my favourite colour. And this, I guess, it's got to be the new logo, really. Samson Does Darts there, and I love it. Love everything about it. So there you go. Last time, it's been a while. This is probably the longest time I've had between videos, which was about 4 days, because I've been away. In my last video, I mentioned it. I went to the Euros. So some more at 20. To watch England play against Slovakia. Oh my goodness. First of all, what a day. Brilliant day. The day was great. The game obviously was horrendous. But if you want to be at a live event, and the ups and downs of what sport is all about, you want to see an awful game like that, and then you're going to lose, you're going home. Awful, it would have been terrible. Just accept defeat at that point. You know, a miracle had to happen. And my goodness, a miracle happened, didn't it? Jude, wow, out of nowhere. I was in the Slovakian end when that goal went in. I went ballistic. I ran down those steps. Most of the Slovakians assumed I was Slovakian. I was just angry. What a result. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes that was. So it was well worth it for that. Let's go 19s. But yeah, it doesn't provide much optimism for Saturday's match. Clearly, it feels like a matter of time till we're out. Really, we can't put performance in like that every game and get to the final and win it. It's just not happening. So Southgate needs to do something crazy, which he's not going to do, for that to change, I'm afraid. Oh. We'll do some doubles today. I feel lovely. I feel like I'm enjoying this at the moment. I think this top helps, but I think in general I'm just enjoying throwing a few arrows. And you know what? I'm not playing bad. I'm not playing bad. But we'll see. Today may be very different. But I've been playing a lot this last few days since I came back. I haven't got a video out because it's been a bit busy. Look at that, lovely. Oh, we're aiming for 17, I promise. And there's a few things I'm doing at the moment. Every week I'm just trying to add a little bit more of a throw sort of technique improvement into the mix. So the last sort of month or so I've been, let's go ball, getting my pre-shot routine. So getting into position first before lifting the arm, right? And then I'm throwing this. Look at that, lovely. I'm trying to reduce the movement of my body. Now I'm not trying to eliminate it. For a long time since I started, I was like, I've seen the videos, you're seeing it now. When I'm throwing darts, my head's moving a bit, my body's moving a bit, and I've just been adamant to get rid of it all. And too many smart, intelligent, experienced people like yourselves at home have been commenting saying you're probably not going to eliminate it, and that's okay. So, as much as I'm happy, I want to keep trying to reduce it, I'm not as pent up about it, I guess, and worried about it. Right, let's get straight into this. We're going to do doubles. We're going to go around the clock. We're going to go from high to low today. We're going to start with tops round. Right, so I'm also adding something this week, a little bit, because I feel like I'm in this position pretty good. I'm getting my pre-shot routine in every time now. Now you see this arm is lower than it was before. Traditionally, I've been up here. Okay, I can sort of just maybe not even really see over the dart, and in doing so I'm bringing it down so low and it's brushing my chin and all sorts, and I am going to reduce this sort of distance of movement over time. But to help it, I'm going to lower this because I want this throw to be a bit more flatter. Okay, so when I first started, everybody said your elbow's too low, your elbow's too low, your elbow's too low. It's not. It's not actually. My elbow, when I'm throwing, is moving a lot. That's a problem. So instead of having it up and then down and moving all the time, I'm actually going to start lower. And I'm starting lower, like that, you see? And I'm throwing it trebles there, just to show you. And I feel a bit better in that position. I feel like there's less, sometimes I hit my chin, I hear bristles on my chin being hit by the flight. Not good, that can't be good for like the direction of movement and things like that. So we're just doing that. We're going to keep this elbow a little lower, and hopefully in doing so, we'll reduce the movement of my elbow, if that makes sense. And overall, we want to see more accuracy. So the proof will be in the pudding. Right, let's go. Oh la la, a bit high there. So yeah, I think that's a good overview of where I'm at. It's July, goodness me guys, I've got to give you the averages, my average update. Look, obviously, as you can tell by that, even me forgetting about it, is not very important to me. But I think people who find these videos find it interesting to know where I'm at, and the best way of determining that, even though it's not perfect and it's not something you should be too concerned about improving it every week or every month, is my average. So it was 43 last month. I'll be honest, it's probably going to be 43 again. But I do need to check that and confirm. Okay, tops. Let's throw some darts here, so we're talking. There it is. Oh la la, too much there, wow. So just before this video, on my travels, I had a lot of euros left over, a lot of cash euros. And I bought this beard oil. I've never bought beard oil before. A little softer beard, I thought, because I was in the hairdresser and they put some on and I was like, oh, that smells nice, I'll get some of that. Got some at the airport. I've just smashed it over the floor of my bathroom and I've cleaned it up, and I've got so much oil on my hands that could be an issue. I'm just basically giving you some excuses for my darts today. Okay, see that there? I lifted this arm before I was in position. Not bad stuff. Yeah, oily. Olive oil. It wasn't olive oil, actually, beard oil. I was referencing olive oil, who was the partner of Popeye. Oh, all over the place. That's okay, that one. Yeah, a little oily. So I missed a lot over the weekend. Obviously, the World Cup of Darts. I missed a lot of it. I watched some of that. I watched the early rounds on the Friday and the Saturday, but I missed obviously all the excitement of what I don't even know. I did see some. I saw Belgium and the Netherlands getting a bit fruity. You know, I know he's not exactly everybody's cup of tea, but I must have. What's his name? I've forgotten his name now. Oh, the Belgium guy. Really good. Won the Players' Championship, or the UK Open, sorry, early in the year. What's his? I can't remember his name now. He was superb. He's been superb this season, but he gets on people's nerves, and quite interesting to see them. You know, it's good fun to have a few characters. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but oh la la. Oh, unfortunate. And obviously England won. I mean, look, let's not beat around the bush here. Those two players, Michael Smith and Luke Humphries, you think about Littler not being there. I mean, it's some lineup, isn't it? But you know, it does show. And I saw the draw today for the Players' Championship. An MVG against Littler. I mean, for me, it's quite a. Obviously, look, that's an exciting match just to be drawn under any circumstances. But for me, is this the official passing of the baton in terms of obviously Humphreys has been the best for the last year or so for me. But before that, and even during some of that period, MVG was still considered as, you know, the number one for so long, really. And this year he's been so inconsistent and poor, and he just seems to lack a bit of just that invincibility he had before. That he could go on these sort of, at any point of the match, he could just hit form and win like 4 or 5 legs in a row. Feels like he's just not able to do that lately, and for quite a long period of time. And I wonder whether it'll be a really interesting match. Is what I'm saying, really interesting match. There it is. And yeah, those longer format matches will be interesting to see Littler in those. Really will be. I'm quite interested in that. Some. Too low those, but nice to throw them out like that. Same thing again here. Yeah, not throwing terribly lately, I must admit. I'm enjoying my darts again a lot. One thing I'm not doing enough, I'm not playing enough matches. Like, just against Dartbot. Doing loads of singles training, loads of doubles training. But no, not enough, do some scoring here and there, but not enough matches. I'm going to really get down to that. I might do a few on here, actually. I'm going to mix this up a bit, I think. Is that in? Ooh, la, la. And I feel really comfortable with my progress in terms of my throw, because I think when I was overwhelmed by so much information, it was a real struggle for me. And I think I just suffered with just changing too much at one time. So this sort of small improvements is where it's the most useful, I think. See, those sort of darts there, where I know what I'm doing wrong, there's no follow through. The follow through on those would have lifted this. So that is on the list, but I'm just getting everything else in place. What I'll do next time, hopefully, is I'll show you, because I did some, my throw analysis done by straight to the point, and I did a little bit of a clip last time. I'll add another clip in, probably on the next one, where he talks about my elbow and where it keeps moving when I'm lifting the dart up, when I'm pulling back. There's too much movement before the actual throw, and that's sort of why I'm trying to start with this elbow lower. I mean, look, there's a whole host of issues in my throw, but you know what? Compared to where I was, and compared to, you know, well, compared to where I started, it is much improved. What's that one? Oh, and that one. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get this one out today, actually, which is, because it's been so long. What's today, so Thursday. So I will get this one out today. Hot off the press. Because I've missed you guys. I've missed you. I was excited to show you this top. I mean, this is it's really nice, actually. I'm really very pleased with this. I'm not going to wear this all the time, I will be honest. I'll probably maybe wear it once a month. Just because I sometimes do these every day, and my washing is not my strong point. I mean, you know, on your CV, you know, where you put like, oh, Samson, let me just do this. I mean, the last 6 or 9 darts have been atrocious, so this is what you get, really. It's inconsistency, and also I'm rushing it. Let's try that again. See, look, when I take my time and I really concentrate, it's different. So I'm just going to take more time. You can forget about your throw, you can forget about like technical differences and blah, blah. Concentrating and staring at that target and taking your time, I think, is so underrated. And it's because I don't do it enough. So I bet you, watch this, if I do that properly, watch how close I get. That was probably an awful example because I was probably as far away as I've been. So basically, don't listen to me about anything. That's what you can probably get from this. That's probably what you can get actually more than help about your darts is what not to do. Okay, listening to me and not listening to me is key. Right, so. Yeah, so I can't wear this because sometimes I do darts videos every day, every other day. Something like that. My washing is not on point. That's probably my weakness. And on your CV, if you look under strengths and weaknesses would be washing. So look, I'm a divorced man. I live here on my own, and I had to learn a lot of these things. I didn't do a lot of these sort of household things before I was become a lonely man. But in the last 4 years, I've gone from sort of Neanderthal to almost a fully fledged housewife. Or house husband, really. I am now. I guess I'm not female, which would make me a wife, and that is science. Although that's debated these days. So yeah, washing, dishwashering. I've always been terrible at that. Ironing, non-existent. Cleaning the house, pretty good at. Must admit, not too bad at that. Washing's not too bad, but it's infrequent. It's infrequent. That's the issue around the. Right, what are we doing here? 15. There it is. Just take your time, man. Lovely. Unlucky. Unlucky. I actually saw a video with, I hadn't seen before, Ryan Searle, who picked out a double that he thought that it was a bit similar to that. It was close, but it wasn't in. And his eyesight is so bad, he assumed it was in. So I can understand that, although I just assume most of mine are out. Yeah, so loads of sporting activities to look forward to. Oh, and it's the general election today. My goodness, right. Don't talk about politics. I mean, nobody wants to hear it. But I will tell you this: you vote. If you're thinking about voting, in fact, when this comes out, it's probably too late. But you should always vote. I mean, you always hear, oh, people fought for this, but they do, and they did. I mean, there's a lot of countries out there that do not vote for who runs their country. That's called democracy. Democracy is where you vote for things and that everybody gets a say and it's fair, like as fair as it can be. So many countries have dictators and they don't have democracies and they can't pick and choose who they have in power. People die to defend that, and rightly so in my opinion. So the least you can do is vote. Even if it's for something, even if you think, what's the point? My vote's not going to make a difference. It kind of does make a difference, and that's it really. Just vote for somebody who you think fairly represents your. I know most people tactically vote and all that nonsense, but for me, it's about who closely, as close as possible, represents your views and values. Look at that, and look at that little speech I did there. Hit the double 14, right? Double 13. I forgot where it was then. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're probably running out of time here. Let's throw some at bull and I'm going to let you get out of this town. I'm going to let you get out of here. Not bad. Not bad today. not great, not terrible. Progress is made. Another day, another dart. Maybe that should be my saying at the end. Another day, another dart. And because let's play dart. I just did it first video. I just thought let's play dart. Well, that's what it's all about. So I think maybe we should do that. I'll forget about this by next video. So what was it? I've even forgotten now. Anyway, another day, another dart. Another day, another dart.